I start?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hold on, I farted.
Hey team, we want to talk to you today about an amazing way, a very profitable way for you to build your business. And make no mistake, when you hear the word home party, home parties, and home meetings, I think some people sometimes they just go, oh, okay. But you know what? It's been around for 50, 60 years, and it's been a staple. I mean, I'm talking like a foundational move you can make to blow up your business. So, number one, I want you to understand why you need to have an in-home meeting. Well, look at it this way. It's like a grand opening for your business. You know, if you bought a franchise today for, say, what, average $250,000, Vinny, $500,000, $1 million for a Wendy's, guess what? You would tell everyone about it. You would let everyone know. In fact, that sign that you put out in the parking lot would probably cost you at least 10 grand. So it's not that we cost a lot of money to build our business, but you have to have that attitude, and an in-home meeting is going to help you with that attitude to be your grand opening. It's like your voice. Now, you're also going to understand that an in-home meeting is duplicatable. So when you do have 10, 12, whoever at your house, doesn't matter if you have two, the point is they can see themselves doing exactly what you're doing in an in-home meeting. Now, very important though, critical that you set a date. When you sign up as a sponsor, when you sign someone up, you want to let them know the importance of their in-home meeting, but get the calendar out, get their phones out, and set the date on the spot. I think you'll agree, very important.
100%. And also confirm with your upline. Confirm that your sponsor is available on the date that you select. Very important, because Mike, myself, JT, whoever brought you into the business, make sure that they're available, because any of us will come in and do the or present for you at your home. Okay, we've done probably over 200 of them in the last 8 or 9 months. Okay, so very important to confirm with them, make sure that they're available before you go out and start promoting the date. But with that, everybody always asks, well, how do I don't know how to set up a home party, or, when I was in that other direct sales company, they would tell us how to invite people, and it would turn a lot of people off. Listen, it all comes down to integrity, okay? First and foremost, you don't want to invite people to your home that you don't know. You want to talk to your warm market. In other words, the people that you know, the people that trust you, okay? It's all about integrity. So, very simple way to start. Well, let's role play real quick. Mike, hey, and Mike and I have been friends for 10 years, or Mike and I have been friends for 5 years or 20 years. The point of it is Mike is going to be at least receptive to hear me out, okay, because we're friends. Mike, I'm having a little get-together on Saturday at 6 o'clock. Okay, I got a leader of this company. I just got involved in this company, by the way, and I'm really kind of pumped up about it, because nutritional products and supplements, they also have the skincare as well. I don't know a lot about it. I just got involved 2 days ago. But I'm kind of excited because I did some research on the products, and I'm really jacked up about taking the products. Haven't even I didn't get my kit yet or nothing. But I'm having one of the leaders come to my house, and he's a really great guy, and he's the reason why I got into the business. And if you could come, I'd greatly appreciate it. Just as a friend, come. I want to share the opportunity with you. But listen, do me a favor. Don't feel obligated to buy anything, and surely don't feel obligated to get involved in the business because I did, but I wouldn't be a friend to you if I didn't at least share the opportunity with you. Can you come on Saturday? It's simple. If you're real and you're passionate and you're not 1 foot in and 1 foot out, people will buy in because they trust you, okay? This isn't something that you're going to get involved with if you don't believe. So if they don't think you believe, they're probably not going to want to come to your home party. It's pretty simple, okay? So very important how you invite someone. And then when you do invite them, and the second step would be to promote the event, okay? Yeah, you can use tools to help you, like a Facebook event. You can send out an email, you can send out a text, but the best way, I just seen my buddy Mike, and I'm going to, face-to-face, I'm going to invite him to my home. That's powerful.
And friends, they're going to listen to friends. And I think one of the best things Vinny said, and you should say it to everybody, is it doesn't matter what they do. They don't have to buy a product, they don't have to join the business, but as a friend, they're going to show up because they trust and they like you. And that's very important. Now, when you think about staying positive, going along, you might invite and expect. Your expectations sometimes can throw you off, because you might have 25 people confirmed and maybe only 10 show up. You might have 15 people confirmed and only 5 show up. If you have 6 confirmed, maybe only 2 show up. But here's one thing I want you to think about. If you want 5 people to show up, you might want to expect, in my mind at least, 15 to 20 people confirmed. And that's just how I work, because I don't want to disappoint anyone, but at the same time, a meeting with 3 people, a meeting with 12 people. We've had meetings with 20 people in a home. And you know what? The results are the same. So don't ever let the numbers discourage you. But just remember, if you want more people to show up, you have to invite more people and confirm. Very important.
100%.
That was my part. Edify your presenter. See, I'm slacking here, but anybody can do this business. So edify the presenter. Very important. If Vinny's coming to my house to do an in-home meeting, I'm going to edify Vinny. What does that mean? I'm going to build him up, because that's the person that's going to come over and deliver the message to my centers of influence, which, by the way, that takes all the pressure off me. If you're hosting the meeting, that takes the pressure off you. Vinny, or whoever your prospective upline or sponsor, whoever is working with you, when they come over and they share their story, the person you edified, the people that you invited, they're going to listen, I think you would agree, 100 times more. And sometimes it's because it's a different person with a different story that you've edified. Very, very important part of the step.
Correct. Now let's talk about the actual party itself. One of the very first things that you want to do the day of your party, obviously, make sure you have product there so that we can share the product with everyone. Okay? Secondly, some materials that you can hand out. And obviously those materials you can get in your back office. We'll bring some information with us. We'll even bring product when we do home parties for you. But it's important that you have your own. What if somebody wants to buy product from you that night? Have some available. Be prepared. It's called preparation. Okay? But when you start and you're ready to kick that event off, say it's at 6 o'clock on a Saturday night, come 6:05, let's be prepared to kick it off regardless of who's there and who's not. Let's be prompt, if you will. And I say prompt, you know, you're telling everybody 6 o'clock, give them till 6:05. If they're not there by 6:05, we're going to start regardless, okay? It's all about the moment, okay? But secondly, you personally, as the host of the party, those people are your friends and family members. You want to welcome everybody when they first come up. Now I know, Mike, you know, like myself, I get a little nervous in front of the room. You? Yeah, Mike gets nervous too. It's okay, but they're your friends, okay? It's okay to stand up in front of the room and just tell everybody, you know, I just wanted to welcome everybody and thank you everyone for coming to my house tonight. It's very important to me that you all showed up because it gives me the ability to share my my opportunity with you and the results that I've gotten or the experience that I've had and so forth. But what's also important is to introduce the speaker who came on your behalf to speak to your family and friends. So if it's Mike O'Meara, hey, I just want to tell you a little bit about Mike, and I tell you what, I'm so pleased that he was able to come and he agreed to show up on that date and so forth. Again, it's the edification. You have somebody that came on your behalf to tell the company's story and why you got involved. Also mention your story, okay, when you're up in front of that room. Why were you compelled to get involved with the company? That's very powerful. Every single one of us has our own story. And sometimes we forget to tell everybody else why we got involved. Why were we compelled to get involved in this business? So tell your story when you're up in front of the room. And then we take over at that point. So if it's 5 minutes, if it's 3 minutes that you're in front of a room, give way and we will take over at that point. We'll do the presentation and you can sit back, relax, and have some fun. Okay? And that's really what it's all about.
One of the things you want to do is always follow up, and it doesn't matter if it's in the beginning or the middle or the end. So when you're getting people confirmed and you're just interacting with them or texting or whatever you're doing naturally with them, always follow up with your prospects before the party, and then most importantly after the party. People that buy the products to try them, they're interested in the business, possibly follow up, and you want to be on the phone with them days, not weeks, but days after that party and engaging with them. And if somebody gets involved, guess what? Their thought, what am I going to do to get my business off the ground? And you're going to duplicate the exact same thing that you just did in your home. Makes sense and works every time.
Simplicity and duplication. That's what it's all about.